The rain was so bad, they were in the car for like an hour and 15 minutes. And it just gave me more time to be nervous, but also to mentally prepare myself.
Welcome, Noah. Noah, good to see you. Oh my God.
Shall we do that again?
It's good that they did that because it made me relax a little bit. Tammy, come on. My name's not that hard to say.
What gave you the conviction to say that?
Youth. That kind of ignorance but pure optimism is sometimes what entrepreneurs need to just start the journey. This is episode 6 of season 3. It is a season finale. We did something really cool. It's basically already been a year in the works. So I'm really happy it's finally happened. It was kind of a milestone for me. I've never done it before. I always wanted to try it, but we're gonna look at me doing my first podcast. In this video, I'm basically going to be focusing on a few specific parts of the podcast. If you want to watch the podcast, please go on Man on the Mission, check it out. But it's just to show you guys a little bit more what's going on in my head when I talk about these points. We are here on Man on a Mission podcast. This is going to be my first podcast ever. I am a little bit nervous, a little bit excited, trying to make sure that I speak properly and I warm up for it. But yeah, we're a bit early because there's torrential rain and everyone's late, but that's okay. We'll just wait in this abandoned looking building. It was in a warehouse and I couldn't find the studio, so I was walking around on the floor for like a good 20 minutes and we were supposed to shoot at 10 a.m. Was it 10 or like 11? 9 a.m. I thought I arrived late at like 9:15, 9:20, but actually the whole team from the podcast side, like Man on a Mission, like they didn't arrive till like 10 a.m. because the rain was so bad, they were in the car for like an hour and 15 minutes. So, I mean, the weather was just crazy and it just gave me more time to be nervous, but also to mentally prepare myself. We can't even find the studio. Oh, is that it? Oh, nice. L704. We were standing in front of it the whole time. Nice. Now we're just gonna wait for the team because they're not here. Hello. How are you? Yeah, we already started some pre-intro shoots, so it's all good.
Okay, that's great.
This is Zaki, by the way. Awesome. How was the traffic?
It was really bad.
Yeah, Zaki got stuck too.
For like 1.5 hours.
Oh, that's horrible. Whoa. Hello. Oh, I saw you walk in. Hey, good morning. Hey. Oh, this is so cool.
Yeah. You all know each other?
No. This was, hey man, Noah. How many camera shots is it?
3.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Cool.
that's the front cam. Usually you will look at your camera, which is this one. If you
Ah.
want to make a point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's my first time seeing a professional studio setup. They had 3 cameras. They had a screen in the back that shows you each camera angle. Like we only use 2 camera angles here, so it was actually just kind of cool seeing that whole setup. Maybe it's something we could do in the future if you guys want. I don't know. I think also attending a podcast and hosting a podcast are 2 very different things. So I was very excited to be the podcast guest this time around. I'm not sure if I'll be a good host because it's not easy to A, keep the conversation going, B, ask interesting questions, and the prep work you have to do for every guest. That's another thing you have to consider. It is a different medium for different objectives. I mean, I think what we do is a little bit more storytelling. I think what they do is knowledge sharing. Both great mediums and methods.
Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Man on a Mission show.
Today we have a very interesting guest who is the founder of a new industry we haven't yet explored. So it's a very, very different gym model, right? So let's hear from him how he got started, how he's able to sustain. Welcome, Noah. Noah, good to see you. Oh my God, let's do that again.
Shall we do that again?
It's good. It's good that they did that. I don't know if they did that on purpose because it made me relax a little bit. I was quite nervous, but yeah, that was pretty funny. Tammy, come on. My name's not that hard to say.
Without further ado, let's welcome Noah.
Thank you. Glad to be here. Hey
Great.
guys, my name is Noah Oberman. I'm the master franchisor for Snap Fitness here in Singapore. Brought the brand in around 3 years ago and just happy to share that story.
So I remember when I met you, I think last year.
Yeah, it was last year,
yeah.
about a year ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were at how many gym franchise?
I think we were at 4.
4.
4 gym.
4 gyms, yes.
Wow. And today?
We're at 9.
Wow.
Yes.
That is 6 months.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah, I think we opened up 4, like just 4 locations this first quarter.
Wow.
It's been a very busy 2025.
Yeah, I can tell.
Well, that's
I
awesome.
totally
honey.
can tell.
Super happy with the growth, the success we've had this year, and looking to repeat that same success next year too. I think at this point, I'm not gonna lie, I'm quite tired. I think my team's quite tired. I mean, at that video, we're at 9 locations. Like, we're now at 10. So the 10th location came out of nowhere, and that's putting a bit of stress on us again to go through that because it wasn't really expected. We're really looking to invest a little bit into our infrastructure and focusing on making sure that we can grow sustainably next year. But I think 2025 has been a tremendous success for our team. Like, when we first came in with our first location, and also it's funny because Snap Fitness came from the same town as Anytime Fitness. They're from the
town
same,
meaning?
like, they're from the same city, like born and raised in the same city in the US.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
They were like brother-sister competitors since day one.
Wow, interesting.
Right? I need to fact check that. Someone told me that once. I need to double check if that's actually true. I like viewed this episode and I saw myself say that. I like totally forgot I said that. I was like, shit, is that actually true?
Same state, but not the same city.
Okay. It's not Massachusetts. Shit. Okay, fact check myself. It's from the same state, Minnesota, not Massachusetts, and not the same city, just the same state. So, corrected. Sometimes you make mistakes. Yeah. And look, the business model is very similar. They're both 24/7 commercial gyms, right?
Yeah.
So I go into a market where there's basically 100+ locations of my competitor, and I'm trying to come in with a basically almost homogenous product, and I'm like, okay, somehow we'll make this work and we'll make this better, and I think people will like this. It's a big mountain to climb because the hypothesis is like, even though there's 100-something locations out there of this other thing, I think we can do this better.
What gave you the conviction to say that?
Youth.
Youth.
just a general optimism of you know what, I think it's possible. And oftentimes it can be as simple as that, to just give yourself faith to go ahead. Yeah.
I see.
Sometimes they do say that ignorance is bliss in
Yeah.
a certain way.
At the
Ignorance
start.
is bliss. I mean, I think there's some truth to that. Like, I think as you grow in age, trying things, you get jaded. Meaning, like with failures or things setting you back, suddenly starting a new opportunity every year that passes and you get older gets a little bit harder because you have more responsibilities. You think about the risks more. When you're a bit younger, you can just go, yeah, I'll make this work. And that kind of ignorance but pure optimism is sometimes what entrepreneurs need to just start the journey, because that's, I think, the hardest part, to just start and then stay on the path and not fall off the horse. The first location is one of our largest locations. It won't be for long. There's a bigger one coming around the corner.
Wow.
It is gearing a little bit to that 3-year mark where there's renovations needed, so it's not the newest anymore.
Yeah.
That is something that we're looking into for sure, because like, again, maintenance and quality control is something that's at the core of us. And
Yeah.
I've been getting messages or seeing Google reviews, and I'm just like, okay, this club is due for a bit of a renewal, right?
okay.
And it's important to have and keep that faith with the customers, because otherwise, if they believe in your dream or believe in your value proposition, you gotta deliver on that promise.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting your first emails and messages saying your club is run down, it's hurtful. And especially, it took me aback because I hadn't thought it would happen so fast. But it also kind of shook me to my core because it was part of our whole brand identity to kind of work on maintenance and say we're going to keep the brand standards. So kind of realizing that one of your first clubs is kind of not meeting that standards anymore, and getting it to a point where customers were emailing us and letting us know, I was very disappointed in myself, and I'd wished we could have found that out earlier to do something about it sooner. But now we know about it. It's a huge thing we're going to do. We're going to reinvest into kind of redoing the showers, redoing the bathroom space to make sure it's on par to our standards that we need it to be. But to the members that have been with Squared, have been experiencing that, I'm sorry. I hear you, and we're going to fix it.
So what got you started on Snap Diaries? It's definitely not what your competitors or collaborators
what
are
everyone
doing.
is doing.
Yeah.
It's a good question. So I actually came across this YouTuber called Roman Sharf.
Roman Shaw.
Yeah, he has
Okay.
a company called The Grey Market. I know nothing about watches. I don't really wear watches, but the way these guys were telling or like showcasing behind the scenes how watch brokers were working, I was really invested.
Oh.
And that got me. Now I'm thinking like, oh, maybe at some point I should buy a watch. And you see that transition
Yes.
of
Yeah.
a consumer that is not familiar with the product at all, getting attached to a storyline or a character, and then through that experiencing an industry or product that they had not been involved with before, and then going to buying consideration.
Yeah.
So I saw this kind of like real time happen with myself, and I was like, wow, this is crazy. And I was like, there's no reason why in Southeast Asia or in Singapore, where I don't really see that being done properly, it can't happen, right? So that kind of started me thinking, what can I showcase to people in a way that's entertaining to get them familiar with the brand? Because that is something that we struggle with the most, is people knowing about Snap Fitness, such awareness, right?
Yeah.
And of course, we could, if we had $1 million, I would spend 100K on awareness brands, on Google ads and all that
Yeah.
kind of stuff. But I thought this was a more creative way to reaching people, maybe in also like the younger age segments. Yeah. I mean, I'm spilling the secret sauce on why I'm doing this, right? I say this from time to time again. We're doing this to show you guys behind the scenes, but the real strategic side of this, and I'll say honestly about this, is my general hypothesis is people don't care about brands, they care about other people. So if I can show you guys who I am, who my team is into building this brand, and maybe you guys find that interesting and you think we're somewhat entertaining and funny, or we give you guys valuable information, then that might be something to get you guys familiar with what we do. Also, honestly, the journey that we're on, trying to become the best gym franchise in Singapore, and how we are becoming better slowly. We're not there yet, but we're on our way.
Wow, love it.
Awesome.
Awesome. Thank you. Thanks for coming, Noah.
you.
It was
Thank you.
great.
Thank you for having me.
Cut. Oh, thank you.
Oh, that was
That
awesome.
was awesome, man.
oh,
I
great.
love the conversations.
Nice.
Wow, good one. I think this one we'll have a lot of very good content.
Nice.
Shall we take a photo?
Yes, we should. That was 3 hours done like that. It actually went by so fast, but I was really tired after this. I had a full work day after this too, but I couldn't do any work. Like my brain was frizzled. Because for 3 hours, you're sitting in that chair, focusing 100% on what they're saying and what you're saying, and trying not to say anything stupid at the same time. But it was a really cool experience. I was very happy I did it. The full episodes are out, super exciting. They split into 3 episodes, part 1, 2, and 3. So if you want to see it, go to Man on the Mission on YouTube and check out their episodes and more.